What is up, you guys? Brooke here, and I have decided to take part in the Strike Back Videoathon. If you don't know what the Strike Back Videoathon is about, it is being hosted by bytheBrooke, Ben Sanders, and G Swizzle. I always want to do that, G Swizzle. In light of the YouTube Partner Program debacle, bytheBrooke, Ben Sanders, and G Swizzle have all decided to do a videoathon for 30 days where booktubers will post a video a day leading up until the day that YouTube is doing the new YouTube program. This isn't really a thing to go ahead and be lashing out at YouTube. This is more so a thing to unite the people of Booktube and the small Booktube community to go ahead and let their channels be known, let their videos be seen, and to just have everyone come together as the awesome community that we are. I went ahead and posted my Booktube newbie tag on my channel, so if you're interested in watching that, go ahead and check it out here or here. Because I hadn't really officially declared myself as a booktuber, I've always been known more so as being an author tuber and doing writing related videos on my channel. And so now with that being posted, I feel like I am more official in being a booktuber. And with that said, let's go ahead and start round one of the videoathon. So the topic of today's video is favorite books that you have read because of Booktube. So I've watched lots of booktubers for years before I ever started to post anything of my own channel, and I have just come across some really great, amazing books that I probably would never have known to pick up because of watching Booktube. And one of those is To All the Boys I've Loved Before. This book introduced me to Jenny Han. I love her writing. Jenny Han will just put the sprinkles and the cherry on top of a beautifully pink cupcake. I mean, that's how I think, that's what I think whenever I read her books. She just always knows how to just put the extra toppings of cuteness and prettiness into her writing. Everything is always so cute and dandy. I just love reading her books. This one is just oh so perfect and lovely. Like, everything about this book is so lovely, and I love it because it's so lovely. The next book is one of my favorites, and that is the Lunar Chronicles series. Oh my gosh, I love the Lunar Chronicles! Fairy tale retellings I don't come across of often in books because I just feel like they change too many things, but this changes the things in just wonderful ways and creative things that they do with the changes, because that makes it all very sci-fi, with also keeping fantastical elements to the fairy tale retelling as well. Cress, the third book in the series, is my above all favorite. I freaking love Cress! This book series is probably my favorite series and books that I have come across because of Booktube. Oh, and I love this one. This one was such a nice surprise, and it was Eleanor Park. I just thought this was just like such a real and sweet book, and it's also taking place in the 80s, which whenever I started reading this, I did not know that. I think it's the 80s, right? I think it is. Whenever I started reading this, I didn't know it took place in another time period, and so that was such a surprise to be like, oh, that's technology that we do not have nowadays. This is old. This is a surprise. And it was just like so darling, their relationship, because it's not an insta-love. This is definitely not an insta-love, and insta-loves are boring to me, and this definitely had a relationship between Eleanor and Park that just blossomed into just like, I love it. This is probably just gonna be on everyone's list of books that they had discovered from Booktube, and that would be Throne of Glass. I have yet to read the third on, and so please do not spoil things, because I am now re-listening to this on audiobook. And then I'm gonna re-listen to the second one, Crown of Midnight, and then I will be good to go for Heir of Fire. But yeah, I remember listening about this book from booktubers and how it was just like the best and the most amazingest thing ever. And I also learned that it's Sarah J. Maas, not Moss, because it looks like it's moss. Look, does that look like mass to you? No, it doesn't. And my last book I am talking about in this video is, oh, We Were Liars. I loved this book. It was so just different than lots of other books that I had read at the time. I remembered I had started this at home, and then I took this with me whenever I was in Mexico so I could read by the pool and by the beach and whatnot. And I was with my family at the time, and I remembered we were talking to these people who were at our condo, and we were chit-chatting with them. More so my parents were, because I was in the middle of this part in the book that I was like, well, hi guys, nice to meet you all, but I gotta read this. And I remembered there was one thing that happened that I cannot say because it's like a really big thing. And I remembered my parents talking to those people that they had just met, and I remembered I was reading and I go, and I gasped like really loud, and my mom was like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, just things are happening. It's just very, very good. Oh, I don't want to describe what this is, because if I do, then things will be said, and I don't want to give things away. It's kind of a good summer read. It's not like a really cheery summer read, but it's a summer read that you should totally check out. Okay, so those were my books that I have read because I had discovered them by watching Booktube videos. So yeah, round one of the Strike Back Videoathon is done, it is over, and I am moving on to round two, which will be posted tomorrow. So you guys should totally check it out. If you liked this video, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up, and also feel free to subscribe so that way you're notified on when I post new videos, and I will see you guys tomorrow.